Hey everybody, Mark from Titans. For those of you who asked me to send an outline of the meeting, I'm sending you this link in this video because I can talk faster than I can type, and we can cover a lot of things. We had an hour meeting last night. It was a great meeting with lots of people there. So let's get on to what I can tell you and get you ready to go. We are going to take a 6th and 7th grade team to the Battle in Rocky Top in Knoxville, Tennessee. That's where we play most of our years. We've done some years different, but we're going back down to Tennessee this year with the 6th and 7th grade team. Those teams will consist of 22 players each. And that gives everyone who buys a spot, which when I say buy, it's not like you're buying it, but when you pay to get this done, you will get a starting position on either offense or defense. You may play a position where you haven't played before, but that's kind of how it goes in building this team. You will also get a position on special teams. So everyone gets a starting position to go from there. We're trying to build a team to about 16, 17, 18 right now, then use those last few spots in the very near future to fill in where we need to be. So what we do is we don't try kids out like FBU and some of those other guys. Jim and I started Titans back in 2007 based on my son who said, "Dad, hockey gets to do all these special things. Basketball does. Baseball does all-stars. Nobody does anything like football." We said, well, you know what? Football's our sport. Jim and I have both been coaching 30-plus years. Let's do something football-based. Thus, we started Titans over the suggestion of one of our kids, one of our players. And it has grown from there. So this will be almost the 8th year that we've been bringing kids traveling. And the big thing is making new friends, raising their football game, getting coached by some different guys. We got good coaches. Our coaches are very good at what they do, and putting the program together from there. So that's how it all got started. The trip is going to be, like I said, in Knoxville, Tennessee at the Battle in Rocky Top, leaving Wednesday the 18th after school and after work. Later in the evening, and we will be gone Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, with Monday being our return date. You will need time off school and work Thursday, Friday, Monday. We spend full days in Knoxville, and there's some travel hotel from there. So we basically leave that Wednesday evening, get to about Bloomington, Illinois, stay in a not as nice hotel, but just something that gets us off the bus in horizontal, leave again Thursday morning, have some things that we potentially do on the way down, and depending on weather, and then we're there Thursday night to check into our hotel. We stay at the Hampton Hotel in Kodak, and it is gorgeous, and it's about a mile away from our practice field. This is the kind of weather and the look that we see. That is the Titans on their practice field in the Great Smoky Mountains. It is beautiful. The weather is generally extremely nice, and we're down there. We have a fun day on Friday. Team meetings, jerseys handed out, practice. We head down as a group down to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, which is right smack dab in the middle of the Smoky Mountains. We do our check-in, which is incredible to see 5,000 players checking in for football. It's amazing how big the tournament is. It is the largest tournament in the youth tournament in the United States. And then we get ready and we play football on Saturday and Sunday. Sunday we head for home and get home sometime on Monday with another hotel on the way home. So that's kind of what we do. In getting our players together, again, we want players who are good players. We want players who want to raise their game and will give us 110% and be good teammates. The biggest part for the players is them players have to have good parents. You know who you are, and I'm looking right into the camera. If you're one of those parents who is a win-at-all-costs guy or gal, or likes to second-guess coaches, or complain about things, you're not for us. That's not saying we will not give every effort to win. We will play hard. We will coach your kids up as hard as they are. But we are charging a lot of money for people to go on a very fun trip, a once-in-a-lifetime football trip, because our high schools can't travel out of state anymore, and have a great time. We need people who will keep that harmony, build a good team that plays the best competition in the nation in a very short time, and those are who we want to be our players. Again, no tryouts. We're not looking for the fastest kid, the biggest, strongest kid. We're looking for kids who are good players. Us coaches will do the rest from there. That's who we're looking for. To talk a little bit about the cost, here's where we go. Everything for your player is included. His transportation, all of his apparel, equipment, all of his lodging, every ounce of food that he needs, any costs we have affiliated with the tournament. We bring a team doctor along. He does not get paid to come along. He comes along for the free trip. And then Jim and myself and two of our other Titans coaches have our trips paid for out of the fund. We do not take a paycheck out of this one, but we don't pay to go. That's our little vacation. 30-plus years each. We love football. We love teaching kids. Our payment back is the ability to go do this with you guys, and it doesn't come out of our own pocket. That's where the fees go. The fee right now, and what we always do is we raise it to the highest level we think it could ever be. So we've taken everything we know that's going to cost, gone to our highest level, and then we go ahead and back off from there. It's just over $1,250. It comes to like $1,279 or something like that. We have never charged our high level. We have always been able to find other hotels, cut some deals, and bring that price down. The other thing we do, we tell everyone to do, if they want to, you don't have to, is we have 3 types of fundraisers, and we'll take any others that you have. Our main fundraiser is Heggie Pizzas. We sell Heggies. You get generally between $3 to $4 a pizza back, and we've had most kids cut their trip down almost in half by having a great Heggie sale. We had one kid last year, and we were over $1,200 last year. We actually had to write him a check back for $74. He raised that much money in his Heggie's Pizzas. We also then have a letter writing campaign where you can talk to grandma and grandpa, godparents, neighbors, aunts and uncles, people who are proud of the accomplishment of them being able to do a team like this. And then we've got some other things where we've done some sponsorships. We've had guys let us rake leaves, wash trucks, different things, and that money has been able to come back into the team. We'll take any other ideas you have. The average trip generally is right around $700 to $800 by the time your fundraisers, guys fundraise. Some a lot less than that. Some a little bit more who don't fundraise as hard or don't want to fundraise, and that's cool. If the funds are there for you, don't worry about fundraising. That's where we're at. Parents, your prices to come along. We want, and that's for all kids that come along. One thing you notice we said, and everything included, each kid gets their own hotel room. Well, we will not put a 6th or 7th grader in a hotel room by themselves. If you have another teammate you want to share a hotel with, that comes off your price right away. And so that's, parents, you are also included in your child's hotel, so you don't have to pay for lodging. We do tell parents they have to bring money for their own food. We generally work our budget in our food by having a CiCi's Pizza or a cheaper McDonald's day, but we don't always go to the cheap ones. We'll do the Golden Corrals. We'll do some nicer restaurants, sit down if we have time. And we generally pick up about half of the parents' meals. We never guarantee it to you, but we've never not done it. We just always want to be upfront with what we're doing there. So, and then there's a $10 wristband fee. That's what it takes. The only other thing that could happen during is if we have to move inside due to cold weather, we do occasionally have to get some dollars to pay for that, and that's usually $3 to $5 a night. So that's the practice inside. Vadnais Dome National Sports Center, Andover Community Center, some places like that. So those could be some of the extra fees that we have in there. We do it in 3 payments, and just so you know, again, it's all money in and out for Jim and I. So as of right now, starting a new trip, there is no money in the Titans checkbook, or at least none to speak of. So we do 3 payments. We will work with you if need be. If there's something we need to do to extend a little bit or make it a 4th payment, we're willing to do that. We do credit cards. And just so you know, anything you put on a credit card does have a 2% addition because Tahoe has to pay the fees on that, and this company, other than Jim and I do it, isn't affiliated with Tahoe, but we can do credit cards to help you pay to go from there. We hope that the money is, we do it right. We could do cheaper. We won't. We hope that's not an issue from your kids playing. If it is, we completely understand. So that's where we're at on a cost factor from there. Time commitment, we will not impede on your regular season. We don't do that. We want playoffs to be over and ready to, completed, and we usually only jam in about 8 practices. We will not practice on Wednesday unless we have an emergency night because of snow or something moves something. We know kids have religion and confirmation on that night. We won't do a Friday. We won't do a Saturday. We've done one Saturday afternoon before, but we always try to stay away from those days. You can count on a Sunday evening, probably a Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday. We try for 3 events per week to get us together. About 8 practices to learn the playbooks and get everything ready to go. Us put the teams together, and then we get a practice usually on the road on the way down and another practice in Tennessee. So we go in ready. We've done very well down there. We get put in a division that we can be competitive in, and not one that we can walk through. It's like I said, we're not win at all costs, but we want to play hard. So to take a look at a couple of those things, like I said, we've got our players together. Some of them have said we're absolutely in. Now we need to get you guys who weren't able to make the meeting last night to say, yes, we're in too. We're willing to do this. Call Jim or I to ask us any other questions or what I didn't remember to bring up to you guys here. Give us a call and we'll answer those questions for you. Like I said, we want to get it together to that 17-18 so we know, oh God, we need a center. Oh, we need another wide receiver. We don't have a quarterback. We can fill those positions from there. Give us a call. Let us know your intentions as soon as you possibly can. Again, I just love that picture. It's one of my favorite. That's what you get to look forward to when we get down there. It is a wonderful trip. It's a ton of fun. It's football heaven. We appreciate you guys considering it, and hopefully we look forward to coaching your boys and getting to be friends with you guys. Parents too, just so you know, it's a fun trip. We have beer and pizza. We hang out, we make friends. It's not that way. It's the joys of Jim and I having a private company. That's what I got. There's 1 hour of last night jammed into 10 and a half minutes right now. Go Titans. Hopefully you guys will all give us a call. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks.